going on, Jerome's? So Minnesota Vikings brought in a slew of draft picks, undrafted free agents, as well as a coterie of open market free agents this offseason. And, of course, what's really important here is the numbers, the digits. All right, so one to run through because Vikings have assigned numbers. Also, a big shout-out to Vikes fan page, compiled a lot of these. But what... Numerology podcast is very important. Like, why did a player choose a new number? Was there a player at that former number? Does the number have any significance? Meaning, what about their old number? All right, so we got the new players as well as their new numbers, as well as previous number either at their former college or former squad. Here we go. So the 5 Vikings draft picks, Donovan Jackson, he's for real. 74. Looking good. That's a good offensive lineman number. Right? I was like the Bryant McKinney 74. So good. Ty Felton is rocking number 13. He wore number 10 in college. Obviously, that's spoken for, right? And also, a lot of these numbers are going to be a little bit odd, as well as they're going to be recycling some legendary numbers as well, mainly because I know everyone pisses and moans like, hey, retire 84. Hey, retire 93. Hey, retire 28. Eventually, you run out of numbers, all right? Because the Vikings have, what was it? 6 numbers retired, something like that. And at a certain point, you're just going to run out of numbers, right? So, I think that like 84 and 93 should be reserved for premier receivers / pass catchers / defensive linemen. It's sort of like how the Cowboys operate with 88. But anyways, Tyrion Ingram-Dawkins wearing number 90, wore 93 in college back in Georgia back in the day. 93 is taken by Jonathan Allen. Kobe, 4-1. I always like 40 series numbers for linebackers. I don't know why. Gavin Bartholomew wearing 86, wore 86 back at Pitt. Johnny Munt should have retired it. Walter Rouse, a couple players in-house are changing numbers too. Walter Rouse is now going to rock 73. He previously had number 78 for the Vikings. Of course, that's going to Ryan Kelly. Bo Richter switched to 54, was wearing 98. He wore number 8 back at Air Force back in the day, but 98 free enough for Javon Hargrave. Jalen Speedy Naylor switching to 1. Now, it's interesting because he never wore 1 at Michigan State. He always wore 83. But, I don't know, in the contract year, Speedy, looking sleek. There you go. Carry on my Jayward son, taking on 24. Cam Beasley Bynum leaving. Previously, he wore number 20. Khalif Hilasi, nailed it, 25. There you go. Also, open market free agent. So Ryan Kelly wearing 78. He wore 78 with the Colts. He wore 78 at Alabama. There you go. Will Fries coming in from the Colts. He formerly wore 75, but of course that's spoken for. Brian O'Neill changed up to 76. A free agent guard wearing number 76. Maybe we interest you in our finest Steve Hutchinson's. Jordan Mason, he's wearing 27. He wore 24 with the 49ers, but back in the day, as an undrafted free agent out of Georgia Tech, he was rocking number 27 with the Yellow Jackets. So there you go. Isaiah Rodgers wearing 2. He wore 34 with the Eagles last season. Rondale Moore, faux. Moore wore 4 with the Cardinals, wore 4 with the Falcons, wore 4 at Purdue. There you go. Slinging Sammy Howell, a.k.a. Quarter Korea's quarterback. He's wearing number 8. I don't know about Vikings quarterback wearing number 8. But he previously wore 14 in Seattle as well as with the Commies. Jeff Okudah, down to the wick. Jeff Okudah wearing 21. 21 has always been a great cornerback number. You know what I mean? But he wore 11 with the Texans. The Tavierre Thomas also wore 37 with the Texans, 37 with the Vikings. I was like 37. Jimmy Hitchcock. Let's go. Eric Wilson, so back for the first time. So he wore number 50 previously with the Vikings. He wore number 45 with the Packers. Wearing 55 now as an homage to his guy Anthony Barr. Probably. Jonathan Allen, 9'3". Javon Hargrave, 9'8". And the UDFAs, some interesting ones here. So Max Brosmer's wearing 12. Previously wore 16 with the Gophers. Trey Stewart, the pride of Jacksonville State, wore 28. They should have just given him 28 because 28 is going to get used. But Trey Stewart is rocking 38, which 38 special. So caught up in you. Silas Bolden is now wearing 83. Wore 11 back at Texas. Miles Price 31. He wore 1. Dante Fleming 19 wore 1 back in the day too. Robert Lewis in the news 85. Greg Camarillo he wore number 14 in college. Ben Urasek 48 wore 84 at Georgia. Juxtaposition. Although I don't know, like I love 40 series numbers for linebackers. Anything outside of 44 for tight ends, I don't know. Like 46. Yeah. Zeke Correll. So Coral. So he's wearing 63. What's interesting is that he's an undersized center from NC State who wore 56 for the Wolfpack, exactly like Garrett Bradbury, but I feel like they can't do that to that kid. Joe Huber, 60-60, Badgers to the Vikings. Logan Brown, we're at 62. But Logan Brown wore 52 at right tackle for the Jayhawks, which I think 52 is a low-key goated right tackle number. Tyler Batty wore 96 questions, and they're all about us. B-Rob back in the day, he wore 92 at BYU. Alex Williams. So Alex Williams, Middle Tennessee State, Ohio State, somewhere else probably too, but he wore 99 for Middle Tennessee, wore 99 with the Vikings. Of course, Daniil Hunter taking over for Jerry Tillery. Austin Keys wore 6 in college, 56 with the Vikings. Shaz Chambly wore 36 for Georgia, 57. See, Audie Cole, Dwayne Rudd from back in the day. Not good. Dorian Massey wore 12 in college, 52 with the Vikings. Cornerback Keenan Garber from Kansas State wore 1 with the Wildcats. 35, Marcus Sherrills. That's right. Zamiah Vaughn wore 5 with Utah, 34 with the Vikings. Michelle Powell wore 0. Goose egg, D'Angelo Russell at Miami wearing number 40 for the Vikings. Jimmy Klein-Sasser playing some safety. I like it. Then Oscar Chapman is interesting. So he, as a punter, as a specialist, he can wear 91. And he wore 91 out on the plains for Auburn. So I kind of want him to beat out Wright just so he can wear 91. Because it'd be funny to me. But that's it. That's it. Numerology podcasts coming soon. New digits for the Vikings. Let us know. Comment section. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skull production value.